Welcome to CFO Insight TV. Economists are beginning to predict a slight recovery for Europe. Trade is set to grow, and so is perhaps working capital. With us in the studio is Baihas Baghdadi, the head of trade and working capital, EMEA, at UK bank Barclays, to discuss what this means for CFOs. Hello, and welcome to the studio.
Hi, thank you.
Trade within Europe is declining while it's actually growing with China. How is this affecting the way a bank like you would be providing trade finance to CFOs?
The European market trends have, in the last 2 years, have changed a little bit. There is an increasing demand of supply chain integrated solutions and outsourcing. I think that there is a general focus of the European corporates in managing balance sheets. There is an increasing trade flows business between emerging markets and the OECD countries. Lately, you can see that there is some regions concretely that are increasing their importance for the European corporates. An example would be the Middle East. There is a lot ongoing in the Middle East. If you look at the trend in the last 2 years, you can see that in 2011, the trade flows between the EU and the Middle East, the amount was more or less 275 billion, which is huge. Because of that, the specific demand that we are seeing more and more coming from the European corporates is, bank guarantees and indemnities under local laws in those Arab countries. You can see that there is an increasing demand of, I would say, of letters of credit. And the most interesting piece is that there is a clear ask from the corporate about an end-to-end integrated working capital solution instead of cherry-picking this product from one bank or the other product from that bank, with an increasing importance of the FX hedging.
Many CFOs are concerned about the potential effect Basel III can have on trade finance. There's been recently some new stuff coming out of the Basel Committee. Do you feel those concerns have been appropriately addressed by the regulators?
Probably this is the hottest question in the market because of the decisions made some weeks ago. I would say that broadly speaking, the Basel III committee has recognized the short-term aspect and the contingent aspect of the trade products. As a matter of fact, I can share with you a couple of examples where you can see that they were appropriately addressed. For the committed unfunded products, like trade products, like the guarantees, the performance guarantees, and the advance payment guarantees or the financial guarantees, the drawdown of the capital were reduced from 100% to 40%. So broadly speaking, I would say yes, it was addressed appropriately.
So as a banker, you would say now that Basel III is unlikely to have harmful effects on trade finance?
We will have to wait and see because, in some aspects, the recommendation of the Basel III committee has given the local regulators authority to define some of the aspects. So we will have to wait and see how the local regulators will implement this. The example I can share with you is the 5% recommendation for the runoff of the trade products related to services and goods. So let's wait and see.
There's much uncertainty about the global economy. It could grow, it could shrink. No one knows how the European sovereign debt crisis is going to continue to unfold. If you were a CFO, would you now begin to build up your working capital, or would you continue to decrease it?
This is a very hard question to answer at this stage because there is a lot of uncertainty ongoing, as you well said. Well, I would suggest to the CFOs, to watch carefully the trends in their sectors because it depends very much on sectorial level. I would suggest that they should, watch very carefully the trends, and based on that, they have to identify the growth areas or the growth opportunities, but taking positive, cautious, decisions.
Looking ahead into the year 2013. What are your trade finance and working capital predictions and priorities for the year?
Well, I would say that my main priority for 2013 is to keep positioning Barclays as a global trade bank, and because of that, we will keep, pushing to strengthen even further our UK positioning. We would like to, keep growing our international product capability. I would say that in 2012, in the last half of the year, we have shown to our customers some receivables finance structures that were very well received, very innovative structures, bespoke structures, because the good perception of the market and our customers' appreciation. We would like to push this forward into another jurisdictions outside Europe, trying to follow the flow of our customers, and this is mainly the US, Asia, and Africa. I'm foreseeing more success to come in that space.
Thank you, Baihas, for joining us here at CFO Insight TV. And thank you for watching. Please tune again next week.